Join me. Nobody. Network is a kind of disturbing me. This this is Queen Folktale Life. And welcome all. This is the first behind the channel. Queen Folktale. This is the first behind the channel. Where is the where is it? Alright guys, I'm still here. I'm waiting. Remember our time, 8 o'clock. Okay, it's time. Sure. Hello, Destiny, you are welcome. We can see you, you are welcome. Welcome, Destiny. Thank you for joining. Thank you. Okay, please stay tuned. Starting very, very soon. It was fine. Thank you. It was fine. Very fine. Thank you for asking. And you, how was your day? Yeah, work was fine. We thank God for that. You're welcome. Hmm? All right, baby, it's fine. Family is fine, daddy. Okay. Tonight is a kind of story night and introductory night. Okay, this is the first behind the Queen Folktale channel, and you are welcome once again. If there's anything you don't understand, you can ask question. If there's anything, okay, can we start? If you want us to start before others join, you can type yes. Yeah, come again, Daddy. Yeah, yeah, that's right. It's not just introduction. We are going to be telling story. You are all welcome. We are going to be telling story and a kind of introduction, like for you guys to see the face behind Queen Folktale channel. You are all welcome. Okay, guys, you are welcome. You are welcome. Okay, shall we start before others join us? You are welcome. If there's anything you don't understand, you are free to ask questions. You are welcome. Please come close, come close, come close. Sit close. You are all welcome. You are welcome. This is Queen Folktale channel. Here we tell stories. You are welcome. You are welcome. Thank you. Our story is about two sisters. They live in the same house. Okay, we are starting. We are starting. Our story is about two sisters who live in the same house. They do everything together. To the village, they see them as closest people in the community. They admire them. But to them, or to one of them, it was not the same. So, shall we continue? Do you want to know what the story is about? Okay, they say blood is thicker than water. But tonight, what if that same blood becomes poison? What will you do? What do you think? Type yes in the comment section if you believe family can betray you. If you believe family cannot betray you, type no. But if you believe family can betray you, type yes in the comment section. Okay. Destiny says yes, which is true. You can be betrayed by anybody, family member or anybody. Yes, you are right. Okay, let's dive in. Let me tell a short story about two sisters in a beautiful village. And the village was a very peaceful village. Sorry, guys. In a very peaceful village, there lived two sisters. Adieze, kind and gentle, loved by all. Ngozi, quiet, observant, and so, but something inside her was unsettled. Not every silence is peace, but some silence is planning. Do you believe that some people can be very quiet, very silent, very observing, but they are planning? What they are planning might not be peaceful, evil. Do you believe that can happen? If you believe, please let's see. Good. Okay. There was a young guy in the village who lived in the city. He returned, his name was Obinna. Obinna returned to the village from Obinna returned to the village. From the moment he saw Adieze, it was clear that was his wife. He was convinced that Adieze was his wife. He fell in love. Their love grew quickly. Families agreed. Marriages talk begins. All right, guys, let's continue. Can we continue? If you want us to continue, type yes in the comment section. If you, yeah, yes, thank you. Let's continue. So Adieze and Obina's love grew quickly, very quickly. Family agreed, marriage talk begins. Like they agree in their family, they agree that Adieze should marry Obina, and Obina's family fell in love with Adieze, and they accepted her with all their hearts. Palm wine was already poured, discussion were made, but Ngozi, Adieze's sister, was watching everything. Be- do- okay, one person just left. One person just left. Because deep inside Ngozi, she wanted that same man. She wanted Obina. She wanted Obina to be us. She wanted to get married to Obina instead of her sister. But be honest with me, if two sisters like the same man, what do you think will happen? If two sisters fall in love with the same man, what do you think will happen in the family? If two sisters fall in love with the same man, what do you think will happen in the family, guys? Okay, let me put the question this way. If two sisters fall in love with the same man, do you think there will be jealousy in the family or the family will be united? Yeah, yes, you are right. There won't be peace. If two sisters fall in love with the same man, there will be jealousy in the family. Jealousy will fall in. There won't be peace in that family. So you are right. Let's continue. Ngozi didn't fight openly. No, she used words. Small poison, little by little. She whispered to Obina. Adieze talked to every other man in the village. She plays around with every other man, said Ngozi to Obina. She told Adieze nothing when she came back home. When she's back home, she will pretend that everything is okay. But when Adieze is there with her, when Adieze is not there with her, when she is with Obina, she will try to poison Obina's heart against Adieze. Should we continue, guys? Yeah, thank you. Of course, that's jealousy, purely jealousy. Okay, as I was saying, so when Ngozi is when Adieze is not there, Ngozi will go to Obinna. She will try to poison his heart against his fiancée, which is her sister. So she will turn Obinna's face against her sister. But what happened next? One evening, Ngozi came to message her sister. My sister Obinna said, meet him by the river at night. Adieze didn't question it because she trusted his sister. And she was happy. Adieze was happy at the same time because she wanted to meet with her love. She wanted to meet with the love of her life. So Adieze was very happy. So she didn't question it. She didn't ask any question because her heart was clean. The mind was clean. She went out. That night, she disappeared. When she got to the river alone, she didn't went there, maybe she did not suspect anything. So she went to the river to see her fiancé, thinking her fiancé was waiting there for her, which is Obinna. But when she got to the river, she started seeing shadows coming out from nowhere. Next thing, people grabbed her. When she tried to scream, they closed her mouth, they covered her mouth. She disappeared into the air. Nobody saw her, nobody knew her whereabouts except Ngozi that sent her to the river that night. So, what do you think, guys? Do you think Ngozi is behind the disappearance? Do you think Ngozi is behind what happened? Guys, do you think Ngozi is behind what happened? Do you think Ngozi knows about what happened? Okay, that's good. She's behind it. Yeah. Okay, let's check. The next morning, Adeze was nowhere to be found. A rapper found near the river. That was all. The village exploded. Her mother collapsed, crying. Her father couldn't speak. Obinna lost himself. He searched the forest. He called her name until his voice broke. He didn't sleep. He didn't eat. Do you think he truly loved her? Or was it just an ordinary love, like playing around? Or Obinna love Adeze? Truly. Because Obinna put in more effort to search for Adeze in everywhere. Obinna entered forest, by the river, everywhere. Why? Because a rapper was found by the river, but she was nowhere to be found around the river. Yes, Ngozi said something. Yeah, she set her up. Yes, she set her up. Now let's see what happened next. Days passed, no sign, nobody, no explanation. People started whispering. Maybe she ran away. Maybe something took her. Maybe she was not who we thought she was. And you know what happened, guys? Ngozi was the one that cried the most. She cried in such a way that nobody could suspect her that her hand was in the disappearance. Yeah, thank you. Okay, when the village started thinking, maybe she ran away, maybe she was not who we thought she was, Obinna got angry. Stop it! That woman cannot run. He defended her, even when others debated or doubted her. Obinna was always there to defend her. She was my love. She cannot do that. I know she loved me. She cannot do that. Something took her. Something bad happened to her. Okay, guys, let's continue. And then Ngozi stepped in. She started visiting Obinna often, bringing in food, sitting quietly beside him, acting like the only one who understood his pains. You see, some people want some people wait for strategy so they can enter your life. In fact, some people created it so they can enter your life. At first, Obinna didn't notice. He was broken, but slowly, Ngozi began to talk more. Yeah, thank you for that, Destiny. Maybe, but remember, Obinna was just Diesel's fiancé. They were okay. Let's continue, guys. Ngozi began to talk more. You need okay. You are right. You are right there. It was just a strategy. You need to move on. You deserve happiness. I am here for you. Ngozi tried to say more, like she tried to get close to Obinna, saying lovely things, that she's always there for Obinna. She's always close. She's always bringing food, cleaning the compound, and doing every other necessary things that will keep Obinna close to her. But let's see. Weeks turned into months. The marriage that was supposed to happen stopped completely. No celebration, no bride price, only silence. Then one evening, Ngozi did something bold. She said, if Adeze is gone, why don't you marry me instead? So guys, if something like that happened between two sisters, and the sister came, or you wanted to marry in a particular family as a man, then something happened to the other sister you wanted to get married to. They don't know her whereabouts. They don't know if she's alive or dead. And the sister came up with this. What will you say? What will you do? Obina looked at her long, then said, you can never replace your sister. Ah, did you hear that? Guys, was that right? Yeah, they're supposed to suspect her for saying that. Ngozi smiled instead. But inside, she was burning because even after everything, she still did she still did not win. She did not win. Now, let me tell you what happened that night. Those men took Adieze far from the village, but Adieze was not weak. She watched, she listened. One night, when they were careless, she ran through the forest, through pains, through fear, days without food, until finally she found her way back. If you were in that position, do you think you would survive? If you were in a Adieze's position, guys, do you think you will survive? Yeah, I like the spirit. You are not weak, and you cannot be weak. One evening, a shadow appeared at the edge of the forest. Yeah. One evening, a shadow appeared at the edge of the village forest. People gathered, and then they saw her, Adieze, alive. Obinna froze. He couldn't even move. He could not do anything. Then he ran and held her like someone who almost lost his soul. Some love does not die easily. Adieze told everything, the river, the men, the message, and the person behind it, Ngozi. Silence, heavy silence. Ngozi tried to deny it, but her lies were weak. The village turned their back on her. She was sent away alone. My people, not every enemy is far. Some enemies are very close to you. Not every enemy is far away from you. Some sit with you, some eat with you, some birthed with you, some even called you their friends, some called you their sisters, while some called you their brothers. So it's not every enemy that is far away from us. Some enemy are very, very close to us, far more than what we can expect or we can imagine. Some enemies are closer than what we can imagine. Now tell me, what did you learn from this story at first? From the part we covered, tell me what you learned from the story. I remember that Adeze was Ngozi's sister. When Adeze met, Adeze met her husband to be, her sister got jealous and wanted the same man to be hers, which betrayal pushed her to do what she was not supposed to do. She did the unthinkable, what she was not supposed to do. Yeah, yeah. Not everybody deserves trust, even if they are very close. Yes, you are right. Not everybody deserves trust, even when they are close. Because sometimes the people that are very close to us, they are the ones that will pinch you without you suspecting. So you can imagine that. But at the end of the day, when Ngozi was trying to argue, her lies was very weak. She couldn't because the evidence was there. They were open. So they have to send her out of the village. They banished her from the village. They told her never to come back to the village again. She was not supposed to be seen anywhere close to the village because of jealousy. So what do you think jealousy can do to us as humans in our daily life? What do you think jealousy can do? Can jealousy destroy a relationship? Can jealousy divide a home? Yeah, jealousy is a weapon. It can actually kill because it was out of jealousy that Adieze did what she did. And she wanted those men to kill their sister. So when they took the sister out of the village, they tortured her, but she refused to die. She stayed strong. So guys, tell me, do you like this story? I think I'm going to stop there for today. If you like the story, you will come back to my next live. But then, do you like the story? And you learn from the story? Because at the end of the day, myself, my lesson that I got from the story is that, yeah, jealousy is bad. It can kill. It can. And it's not everything you tell people. It's not everything. Some things you keep them to yourself. Because Adieze was close to Ngozi and thinking Ngozi was her sister. She never knew that Ngozi was having another evil in her heart. She was harboring another sin, darkness in her heart. Yes, there are some things you should not tell anybody. Because Adeze and Ngozi, we think they were close, but no, they were not. Because to Adeze, they were close. To Adeze, they were sisters. But to Ngozi, it was another thing. To Ngozi, it was a different thing. It was a different case. Yes, Destiny, you are right. We can't trust everybody. So to summarize the whole thing, let me go through it again, just a summary of it. a summary of the whole thing. Yeah. That's silly. I think Ngozi did not hate Adieze that much, but it was just jealousy that tipped in, which means jealousy can kill. Jealousy can, yeah, jealousy is the spirit that can divide a family. It can finish a particular home because we are sisters, we have been living together. But right from time, Ngozi had this evil in her mind. To the village, I used to see them like sisters. They admired them, they loved them. They never knew that this girl was having another thing in mind. They were young ladies with bright futures, but Ngozi destroyed her future with her own hand. Because if you plan evil against somebody, thinking this thing I'm planning against this person will last forever, or even if you succeed for that time, the truth can never hide forever. You cannot hide the truth. That's just, yeah, something triggered jealousy. You are right. Something triggered jealousy. You are very right. And in the case of Ngozi and Adieze, something triggered their jealousy. I agree with you. In the case of these two sisters, is Obinna that triggered the jealousy because when Obinna came back, Obinna saw Adieze. He fell in love with Adieze. He loved Adieze so dearly. So he wanted to marry Adieze. Immediately he saw Adieze, he proposed. So he wanted to marry Adieze. But Ngozi seen Obinna. Ngozi thought that, I love this guy. Why will this guy go for my sister? Good things can also come my way. Why will he go for my sister? I need the guy also. So jealousy triggered him. Once jealousy moving, anything can happen. You can even kill your closest person without you knowing. So, guys, just tell me in the comment section, have you ever been betrayed by someone that's very close to you? Maybe your friend, maybe a sister, a brother, or someone you expect this person cannot do this to me. And at the end of the day, you happen to see that this thing happened to me through this person I trusted so much. Guys, the question is, have you ever been betrayed by someone close to you? Thank you too. Thank you. Yeah, that's nice to hear. There are some friends that are not friends, unfriendly friends. But if it is your friend, it might pain you. If it will, you will feel the pains, you will feel the hatred. But if it is from a family, you will feel more betrayed. Because if a family member hurts you, it will cut so deep. And in Ngozi and Adieze's case, it was from the family. It was from the family, which was not supposed to be so. So I think I can just summarize it again. So to summarize the whole thing again, the story started with the two sisters, which are Ngozi and Adieze. Two sisters. To the village and to Adieze, they were close. They were sisters, close to themselves, loved by them, themselves and the village. But to Ngozi, it was a different thing. Betrayal, jealousy, and everything. Ngozi always felt that good things are always coming to this my sister, which means at the end of the day, when Ngozi gain anything from outside, Adeze always makes sure my sister partake in my blessings. These are two destinies. These are two people, two destinies. But they always expect to be sharing together. That's to Adeze, but to Ngozi, it was a different thing. Until Obinna came back from the city. When Obinna came back, he wanted to marry the sister, Adeze. And Ngozi got jealous. She wanted the same man. How can you want your sister's husband? Just tell me, how can you want your sister's husband? This is your sister's husband, or this is your sister's fiancé. Are you not supposed to be happy for your sister? But you needed that same person, that same man. And the jealousy got pushed her to betrayal. To a stage that you always go to Obinna to tell Obinna that, see, oh, my sister is this, my sister is that, my sister is talking to other men, my sister is doing that. And when Obinna refused to listen to her, she went as far as paying some guys to kill the sister. That's the highest level of betrayal from a family member. I don't know if you have ever been betrayed by someone close to you, a family member, somebody close to you. So, guys, at the end of the day, they say blood is thicker than water. But now, the same blood in some families are like poison. In this case, the case of this story I just told you guys, the blood in this family is like a poison. It poisons the mind. So blood, sometimes now, even water now might be even thicker than blood. Yes, because you will see someone outside, someone you are not even related to, loving you, doing what your family member cannot even do for you. And the same blood you think, this one is my own, this one is my sister, will turn out to stab you by your back. You paid somebody to kill your sister. They took the sister away, but they did not kill. Maybe they wanted to torture her to her death or something. But at the end of the day, God being kind, she did not die in their hands. But what happened here in the village, Ngozi was the one crying the most. Sometimes wicked people are the one that cry the most. You will kill somebody and you will turn out to cry the most. So they won't suspect you. So guys, if you are getting me, please just type yes in the comment section. Just type yes in the comment section if you are with me. And the worst part of the whole thing is that when the sister finally escaped from the kidnappers and she came back to the village, this is me. I know what happened to me. You called me out from the house. You said my fiancé was waiting for me. When he was not there and they kidnapped me, I heard the conversations that was going on there. Me coming back to say what happened. You are telling me that that is not what happened. Can you imagine that? She was trying to deny it. So, guys, I believe you enjoy the story. I, if you enjoy the story, can I just see yes in the comment section? Yeah, thanks for joining. I love you guys. Me coming out here today was to introduce myself as the face behind this channel. And then I brought up this little story to lighten up my viewers' hearts. So I love you guys. I love every one of you. Thank you guys for joining. Hope to see you in my next life. And in my next life, I think I will have more valuable things to give. I'll try to, what I'll do in my next life, I'll show you how to get to where I am. I'll show you how to create my same type of content for free. And I will show you what other creators cannot show you. Just make sure you join. Just make sure you join. You won't regret. All right, guys. Thanks for joining. Love you all. And bye for now.